ladies and gentlemen, Thom the World Poet. And Scott. Here we go. This mic is hot.
Oh yeah.
This one is also. We got two of them.
Yeah, we'll join in. Everybody, have you got a buddy? Excellent, that's a start. Because a lot of people think this is a dematerialized art form, there's no poetry left. And actually it's not an archaeological exercise, nor an etymological exercise, it's actually a living exercise. So if at any moment you feel anything at all, please act upon it. And goes for Rudy, who always does that. Because he knows quite well, the unactualized life is not worth living. Those sort of things that you think you're going to do, you know, that bucket list, like tomorrow I will, but there's no tomorrow. There's only this day. And self-selecting evolutionaries, you came because you wanted to share what you are and what you do. Now that's a perfectly human exercise. So if you feel like doing anything at all, please do it. First rule is there are no rules. Second is ignore the first rule. Third rule is what's a rule? So the definitions always are like cages, and we want to be, the best birds always fly outside the cages, the wild birds. You know those dreams you have midnight to dawn? You know those perceptions and receptions that come into your foyer and say, I want to be art, but I don't know how to be art. And you say, well, just move. And you're a dancer. Just speak, and you're a poet. Just sing, and you're a singer. But the important thing to do for every one of me and you is to do it, as you did it. And that was a beautiful gift. And the gift of you is something that's unique and precious, and no one else can duplicate or replicate, not even a 3D printer. No matter what technology they have, no one can be another you. You're the only you in the whole alphabet. That goes for every one of you. Only one of you. There's only one of you. And then 50 years, each of us become more of ourselves the more we find out about the other. You know the one on the other side of the mirror? You know the one that was saying, I'd like to be Eduardo, but if only I could be that brave. If only I could dedicate myself to my community for over 30 years in all the various aspects of jazz and art and sculpture and giving and benefits, and many a time, a lonely time in a lonely coffee shop, there he is, pounding out the skins, beating out the rhythm, singing the songs. And I just think to myself, it's like grass rising around us. All the things that are living are inside us. And the harvest is actually the present moment. As Rudy so eloquently said, there is no other except this. And all the others reflect this. So this becomes a different this as soon as you focus on this. There's another this that replaces it. It's simple, isn't it? I wish I could be that simple. The beautiful part about spontaneity is that in meeting the alchemical wedding of the moment, which just means being here as you are here, present, fully present. That's the best gift you possibly can. We've all seen materialization of a world that becomes like a little box. And you think to myself, well, if I open the box, what's inside the box? You look inside the box and you see yourself there with Kabir, Hafiz and Rumi. You see yourself with Mirabai and Layla. You see yourself with all the mystics of San Antonio. So you put the box there and you put it way back in the back of the coffee shop. Because if you open that box, you might become a dancing dervish. You never know what might happen. You might meet the magic moment in your own particular alchemy. You might become something more than you ever thought you were before. Now, a lot of people believe in the cage of the page on the stage. Every page is new. Every stage is true. Every moment is zero. And this moment belongs to you. It belonged to you as soon as you walked through that door. You became a strata title hold. You became a leaseholder. You became a property owner in this moment. Now, I know you say it's got wings and it's flown away. But remember it? Do you remember this moment? When you try and explain this moment, what are you going to say to all the people who didn't make their way to this room? And you say, well, there was someone playing guitar, and there was someone talking. He was talking strange talk, you know? But I think I understand, because they started laughing for no apparent reason. That's what we're here for. Now, sadness and sorrow visits everyone. And tomorrow there are no guarantees. But one thing you can say about this moment is, it's precious and it's unique. And it's the gift you came by your presence in this room your energies in this moment. And the building of the house of your soul has various rooms and windows. And you walk in, perambulate around like a Greek philosopher. And in one corner, you see your past selves and all you were once and all the things that follow you around. And then upstairs, you look and see your future. And you think, that's who I want to be. I want to be like Eduardo. I want to be spontaneous. I want to jump up and dance, as he did dance this afternoon, by the way. You missed it, but you saw it, didn't you, when he was flamenco dancing on the stage. I want to be rose petals. I want to be the guitar string. The strings of my heart that resonate and vibrate, so that they know that we are living. Now, of course, there is always an alternative. And the alternative is not an alternative. It's just saying. But of course, you've heard that for many years. The world of no, and you can't do that here, I'm sorry. We'd like you to be free, but only in a particular way, 2 o'clock on Saturday, and after that we have a license and permit, and we have to leave the room by 10 p.m. because of the noise ordinance. You've heard that before. But the children haven't heard that before. The children want to play on the magic strings of their own life. They want to find the things that you found when you were young. And at every moment, your guitar, your song, your life, your skin, this present moment is your dream. Take it with you. Thank you for being.